Guys, why are you unhappy? Okay? Why are you unhappy? I put together this interesting chart quick. You maybe seen versions of this before. This is very, very interesting to me as far as philosophy goes, as far as the human condition, the fabric of our nature, how we are, and what we do every day, and what makes up our life. And when you think about it in these terms, just sort of laid out in front of you, you can see the different categories that we all pay attention to. And it's just really about how much attention are you giving to each of these pillars, or maybe just to one or two of these pillars, and you're having trouble in other areas. But this lays out for you, why it is that a lot of us have trouble trying to discover, what happiness is. Why are we always down on our luck, or why are we always getting the short end of the stick? It has nothing to do with external factors. It has nothing to do with the hand that we're dealt. Some of the stuff that we deal with through our life has been from the hand that we're dealt. But these are all things that can change, okay? They can change with you changing. And so, just to give you a perspective on this, I hope you guys can see this in the view. If you look at these pillars of life, picture this, okay, this is a meter, so your health, give yourself a grade. Are you in great, fair, or poor condition in this category? Do you give a lot or most of your attention to your health, or maybe not so much? Now, what about wealth, as far as going to your job every day? Okay, you want to make up a paycheck. We all have to have some means to live. How dedicated are you to that space? Are you loving your job? Are you just going to your job to fill that pillar? Okay. When you look at love, do you have a family, right? Do you have a partner? Do you have this part of your life? Is it being filled up? And a lot of us early on in life, this is usually our number one pursuit, right? Because we're looking for, we think that happiness is in one of these things, and most likely it's going to be here. It's going to be in the love category. Let me tell you something, guys. It's not in one of these categories. And if any of these categories here are out of balance, for instance, if you're working like a maniac and all you do is work, you're probably okay up here, but something over here is likely to be out of balance. It might be your health. You might have some bad habits that you're forming. Maybe your family's missing seeing you, and there's some problems at the homestead. But then we look down here at the far end, and this is where people neglect to even give it attention, because they overlook it. They don't see it in their daily lives because of everything that's always going on. Happiness, okay, is actually spirituality. And so when you think of spirituality, you think of, okay, well, I'm not going to go sit in Indian style and start praying for whatever. But spirituality comes in many, many different forms, okay? You can sit Indian style if you want, okay? I don't sit Indian style. But I self-reflect. I sit in a quiet space, and I go into a deep thought, and I ask myself questions about, who I am, what I am, what I'm about to do, what my purpose is in life. Those are all the spiritual deep reflection questions that encompass, what you're happy, like your eventual happiness and your fulfillment, definitely your fulfillment. And so you think, okay, well, can we be happy if we just focus on spirituality? If we just focus on, finding out what direction, we're supposed to go and what we're meant to do? I don't think so. Again, we all need a balance of all of these pillars in order to feel whole in life, and to be able to give our loved ones the best life, and to give ourselves the best life. And this is why a lot of us are unhappy. We're sitting down and we're confused. I was confused for a while. I've been lost in my journey, and you don't know what to think about. You don't know who to turn to. You don't know what you're going to do, and you feel that all is lost and everything's hopeless. Well, it's not. It's not. And I like to think of it in terms of if your heart is here to love, then your spirit is here to find happiness. And that's absolutely what we need to, that's how we need to start thinking about this thing as a whole. And so, again, guys, look at this Pillars of Life meter. And, if you're great on your health side, awesome, by the way. But if you are suffering, if you're not happy with your job, and it might be going this way, then that's a sign that you're definitely probably not even considering this over here, because maybe you don't even know it's there. And but this is a key indicator or a red flag. You have to consider that this is a part of the equation over here. Your purpose, finding out what path to go. I mean, this is everything. And if maybe you're not doing so well in the love category, you have all your attention up this way, or maybe you're doing great in this category, okay, and maybe not so well in your work. And you can see how this is a scale here and how it can easily become unbalanced. So pay more attention, everybody, to this category here, and watch things start to change the more that you get answers for yourself, and the more that you can set aside and make time to think deeply, to get clarity, and to stop doing the things, okay? Stop doing the things amongst these pillars that are actually hurting you, or you're doing too much of something. This is a great way to check it out for yourself. So I hope this helped, guys. I wanted to break it down so you could see this thing, and definitely helps me every day. So I check myself before I wreck myself. So all right, guys, I hope this helped. I'll talk to you later. Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, share it with your buddies, hit the subscribe button, and help me build my following so I can impact more people. We'll see you in the next one.